24 stars all around the world who changed their names after their careers took off. Part 1. 1. Prince. If you were alive in 1993, then you probably remember Prince dominating the headlines after he decided to change his name to an unpronounceable symbol said to represent love. The story goes that Prince was frustrated with his record label, Warner Brothers, so he changed his name in order to make promoting him more difficult, then started releasing albums more quickly to get out of his contractual obligations. Of course, the unintended consequence is that no one knew what to call the singer, leading to his less cool name, the artist formerly known as Prince. Thankfully, he switched back to Prince in 2000. In honor of the 25th anniversary of Prince's famous name change, we're taking a look at other celebs who transformed their monikers after they began their careers. Keep reading to find out more. 2. Sean Combs. The rap mogul born Sean Combs in 1969 has had more than his fair share of name changes throughout his career. When he first arrived on the music scene on Notorious B.I.G.'s debut album, Ready to Die, he was known as both Puffy and Puff Daddy, a name that he earned in childhood for allegedly huffing and puffing when he was upset. Then in 2001, Sean announced to the world that he was changing his name once again, this time to P. Diddy. In 2005, he dropped the P and became simply Diddy, although in 2006, he sometimes used P. Diddy anyway. In 2008, he once again reinvented himself, this time with the same name he gave his fashion label, Sean Jean. For 1 week in 2011, he changed his name to Swag, and in 2014, he referred to himself as Puff Daddy once again. Confused? It's okay, we're pretty sure the rest of the world is, too. For a hot second in 2017, the rapper, producer and fashion designer was even called Brother Love, although Sean later said he was only joking. Today, we're not sure what he wants to be called. On the reality TV competition series The 4, Battle for Stardom, on which he's a judge, he goes by Diddy. It's also his Twitter handle, so we're going to stick with that until he tells us otherwise. 3. Lisa Bonet. Although she's still professionally known as Lisa Bonet, the woman who took hottie Jason Momoa off the market's actual legal name is Lele Moon. The name change happened in 1993, 2 years after the former The Cosby Show and A Different World actress divorced rocker Lenny Kravitz. The name change, she said, was to honor my personal life outside of the image she'd created in Hollywood. 4. Drake. Before he was a Grammy-winning rap star, Drake was a Canadian actor using his given name, Aubrey Graham, on the hit series Degrassi, The Next Generation. After leaving the show in 2009, Aubrey was ready to reinvent himself. Instead of using his actual name, the up-and-coming rapper used his middle name, Drake, to represent his new musical persona. It worked. In 2010, Drake released his debut studio album, Thank Me Later, and we're still singing his praises. 5. Miley Cyrus. She's the daughter of country music star Billy Ray Cyrus and his wife, Tish Cyrus, and was given the name Destiny Hope Cyrus at birth. As a child, her family nicknamed her Smiley because she was always grinning, which she cutely pronounced as Miley. When the young talent began her career as an actress back in 2001, she was credited as Destiny, but by 2007, she'd decided to go by Miley. In 2008, after finding fame on Disney's Hannah Montana, the actress turned pop star legally changed her name to Miley Cyrus. 6. Snoop Dogg. Following a life-changing trip to Jamaica in 2012, rapper Snoop Dogg https://mom.me/entertainment/251040 celebrity couples who overcame cheating scandals/items/Shante Broadus and Snoop Dogg announced to the world that he was changing his name to Snoop Lion. He didn't stop there. The lyrical gangster, known for hits like Gin and Juice and Drop It Like It's Hot, also shared that he believed he was the reincarnation of Bob Marley and that he was ready to make music his kids and grandparents could listen to. Just a year later, Snoop changed his mind and decided he'd rather be known as Snoopzilla, which was so short-lived, hardly anyone actually referred to him as such. Today he's Snoop Dogg again, but who knows who the man born Calvin Broadus Jr. will be tomorrow. 7. Joaquin Phoenix. Walk the Line star Joaquin Phoenix was actually born Joaquin Bottom in 1974, although his family later changed their last name to Phoenix. Following in the footsteps of his famous siblings, River Phoenix and Summer Phoenix, Joaquin decided to use the stage name Leaf Phoenix when he made his Hollywood debut in 1982. For 9 years, Joaquin was known professionally as Leaf in films like Space Camp and Parenthood. In 1991, the young actor decided to retire his earthy stage name and once again became Joaquin. 8. Katy Perry. When pop star Katy Perry first began her music career in 2001, as a Christian music singer, she went by her given name, Katy Hudson, which was also the name of her debut album. By 2007, however, Katy had scored a deal with Capitol Records and didn't want her name, which was almost identical to actress Kate Hudson's, to be confusing for new fans, so she changed it to Katy Perry, using her mom's maiden name. Although she's still professionally known as Katy Perry, the Grammy-nominated pop star revealed in 2017 that she considers her stage persona a character because being herself was too scary. 9. Ricky Martin. In 1984, a 12-year-old boy named Enrique José Martín Morales IV joined one of the biggest boy bands in Latin America, Menudo, starting himself on a path to superstardom. Just a year later, Enrique, who'd lived with his father, decided to move in with his mom and change his name to Ricky Martin. Ricky shared that his choice to change his name cost him a relationship with his father for the next 10 years. Thankfully, in 1995, Ricky and his father reconciled. 10. Emma Stone. Easy A and La La Land star Emma Stone might be an Oscar-winning actress today, but back in 2005, she was still finding her way in Hollywood. Born Emily Jean Stone, the young star began her career using her given name, but when she became a card-carrying Screen Actors Guild member, she learned Emily Stone was already taken. Faced at 16 with the serious decision of what to be called, she opted for Riley Stone. However, 6 months later, she re-evaluated her decision while guest starring on Malcolm in the Middle because when they called her Riley, she wouldn't respond. So she settled on Emma because her friends and family already called her Em and she knew the name would be familiar enough. 11. David Bowie. Around the same time that David Jones began getting traction as a singer in London, another musician named Davy Jones from the TV series The Monkees was making waves in America. Although David Jones wasn't yet famous, he was successful enough to land a record deal in 1966. That was also the year his manager told him, "No one is going to make a monkey out of you," so the singer changed his name to David Bowie, in honor of one of his favorite real-life historical characters, Jim Bowie. 12. John Legend. Born John Roger Stevens, this University of Pennsylvania graduate spent the late 90s and early 2000s building his reputation as a musician while performing at nightclubs. Known for his soulful, old-school sound, his friends began calling him Legend. The nickname grew so popular that by the time he was offered his first recording contract in 2004, he decided to use it as his stage name, therefore becoming known to the world as John Legend. If you feel good, please support the author by subscribing to Daily News to track the next video every day.